Humm Baby.
Enjoy this great game.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. This is Eric. I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and have a great day. And if you don't celebrate,
just have a great day.
It is December 25th, and we have a pretty big move that happened actually yesterday. I just didn't have time to talk about it, so I'm talking about it now. Josh Bell, who I just named as the best Pittsburgh Pirate when I did my best player on each team. So now, I guess that honor will go to Key Brian Hayes because Josh Bell is not a Pirate anymore. He is heading to the nation's capital in Washington, D.C. Josh Bell has been traded to the Washington Nationals. This is pretty big freaking news. The Nationals looking to bounce back from a horrific 2020 after winning the World Series in 2019. So here is the story. Josh Bell traded to the Nationals, and the Pirates acquire Eddie Yeen Will Crow. And here is the tweet right here. Josh Bell, welcome to D.C. And this is a big move for the Nationals. We'll take a look at their new lineup possibly, and we'll also take a look at the players that they are sending to Pittsburgh. And then we'll talk about, who could potentially win this deal. And Bell spent his entire career with the Pirates, emerging as a power hitter all-star during the 2019 season. He did struggle in 2020. As we all did. He hit .226 with 8 bombs and 22 runs batted in. The Pirates are moving on from Bell in what amounts to a long-term cash-saving measure. He has 1 year of arbitration remaining before he reaches free agency after 2022. So that means the Nationals should have control for him for at least 2 seasons, and that is nice. And I think, 2020 is a very shortened season. You got to understand it's a small sample even for someone who played all year. 226, yeah. I mean, you look at it, you're like, oh, he had a tough year. Maybe if it was a full year, he ends up hitting 260 with, 40 or 35 home runs. You never know. So, it's just hard to know with that shortened season. But the Pirates, regularly one of the lowest payrolls in the sport, and unfortunately not just that, but they don't know how to win with that payroll or even how to compete with that payroll, at least for the most part. There were a couple years around 2013 they were pretty good, but other than that, the Pirates have really struggled. So Bell likely would have been out of their price range once he hit the open market, so they're getting ahead of the curve by trading him, receiving more in return, and punting on a 2021 campaign in which they were not expected to compete. The Nationals could be more likely to pay Bell over the long term, especially if he returns to 2019 form. If not, the opportunity cost is relatively low. Dangerous power bat who can hit in the 4 to 6 slots, but doesn't bring much, if anything, defensively. And yeah, I always like Josh Bell. I think he's a beast. I think he's very powerful. He can go deep at any moment. He is a threat you want in that lineup. So we'll take a look now at what a potential 2021 lineup could look like. This is without the DH. We still don't know what's going to happen. Obviously we're not supposed to have the DH, but you never know what's going to happen as we get closer to the season because we're still not clear of COVID. So you got Andrew Stevenson in the leadoff spot in right, Trey Turner at shortstop, Juan Soto, superstar in left field. Josh Bell could be in the cleanup spot. Starlin Castro hopefully will be ready for 2021 at second base. Yan Gomes behind the plate. You got Victor Robles in center and Carter Kieboom. Hopefully still he has something to offer because he didn't have the best rookie campaign, but Carter Kieboom, one of the big prospects for the Nationals as well there in the lineup at third. It's not a terrible lineup. I think it's been enhanced with this move, but definitely the Nationals, if they're going to win, if they're going to repeat, their 2019 season, they're going to need some arms in that rotation, and they have them. They're going to have, Max Scherzer, Patrick Corbin on a full season, and then, Steven Strasburg, recovering still from Tommy John, but hopefully he'll be there at some point, and they still have some nice arms in the bullpen. Daniel Hudson, Will Harris, the pickup from the Astros. Will Harris had a pretty good season in 2020. Kyle Finnegan, Wander Suero, and so on. So the Nationals, look like a decent team, but this move definitely helps, I think. I don't know if it's a complete game changer or anything, but I mean, hey, he's all right. And just to have an idea of, what he could offer as far as wins above a replacement player, in 2019, he had a WAR of 2.7. So almost a 3 WAR, which means, over just a regular replacement player, over anybody, just a regular old player, he could add you 3 extra wins over the course of a full 162, which obviously could make the difference in making a wild card or not, or making the playoffs or not. So absolutely huge move, I think. And I think he is going to have a much better 2021. I really do. I think that 2020, again, a shortened season. I think he's going to come through in 2021. I don't know if he'll have as good as a 2019 as good of a season as he did in 19, but I think he's going to be fantastic for the Nationals. So I do like the move as far as getting Josh Bell, but we got to look at who they're giving up. One of them is 19-year-old Eddie Jean. I'm not exactly sure. He is from the Dominican, so if that was just pronounced in Spanish, it would be Yean. He is a very young 19-year-old. Won't be seeing him in the big leagues for a long time if he makes it. So that is just bolstering the lower minor league system, and that's pretty much what that is. He was ranked as the Nationals' 7th best prospect per Fangraphs, 6th best per MLB Pipeline, and signed out of the Dominican during the 2017 international signing period. In 2019, between rookie and low A, he pitched well in 46 and a third innings, had a 3.5 ERA, good strikeout stuff. He's got a hard fastball, been clocked as fast as 97 miles an hour with excellent spin, and seems to have really good stuff. So just 19, and he's not going to blow anyone away with 100-mile-an-hour heat, but, he looks like a pretty solid prospect. Pirates also get Will Crowe, who had a little bit of big league experience in 2020 with the Nats, started 3 games. Didn't pitch too well in 8 1/3, gave up 14 hits, 5 home runs. Gave up 5 home runs in 8 1/3. Not a good start to his big league career, but obviously he made it to the big leagues for a reason. The Nats saw something in him. This is a guy who was drafted in the 2nd round in 2017, and in AA and AAA in 2019. He had a 7-10 record, 4.7 ERA, 149 and a third innings, 130 strikeouts, so he doesn't have killer strikeout stuff, but, not terrible. It should be noted that in 2018, he had a great minor league season, 11-5, but that was a AA and A ball. So there's some potential there, but let's just be honest. Which fan base is probably more excited right now? It's got to be the Nationals. You're getting Josh Bell. You're getting a big league hitter who has shown great power, and his only down year was a 2020 shortened season that everyone had a down year. Not talking about every Major League Baseball player had a down year, but we all pretty much had down years. 2020 was rough. So anyway, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I think he will come back strong. If I was the Pirates personally, I don't think I would have made this move. I think I would have tried to get a little bit of a better prospect out of the deal. But, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe either or both turn out to be great big leaguers. I'm just saying from a statistical standpoint, and I'm not a scout. I haven't watched them too much. But from a statistical standpoint, I would say I would definitely ask for a little bit more for somebody who I really think is going to help us, and I don't know if Will Crowe is going to help the Pirates a whole lot in 2021, and I don't know if Eddie Yean is going to help because he is so low in the minor leagues. We're going to have to wait and see. So I don't know who's going to end up winning this deal or who's going to, if it'll help both sides. I have no idea, but I kind of have a feeling if I had to guess that Josh Bell's going to hit some dingers for the Nats, going to help them win some games, and I don't know if I can say the same for these two guys with the Pirates. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. What do you think about this deal? And again, have a very Merry Christmas from myself and from McCovey. You guys have a great day. Really appreciate all your support. We're going to talk to you next time. See ya! Thank you so much for checking out that video. This is Eric, and if you're a fan of Humm Baby Baseball, please check out our store at hummbabybaseball.com/store. We have t-shirts, we have hoodies, we have hats, and we have much more on the way, so you can check out everything we have right there, including the Umpire Strikes Back, one of our many t-shirts. So I would really appreciate if you guys could check that out. Have a fantastic day. We're going to talk to you later.
When the Giants come to town, it's 5